Welcome to John Makes Beats, where John makes beats. I'm your host, Henderson, and today I'm going to be making a beat while hanging out with my chat on Patreon. So let's get started. I have the MPC in front of me, and I got my MIDI keyboard. Yeah, I just want to get to work. Let's see what we got here. I have nothing. So why don't I just open up a plugin and just get started trying to find a sound. That's usually how I work, right? Where do I want to start? I don't know. Man, there's some cool sounds in here. Let's check out Fabric Piano. That's what I want to start with the piano. Stream can't hear the sounds. There we go. That should fix it. Don't mind music. No, I intended for you to hear this piano. That piano sounds so sexy today. Yeah, you know what? I'm feeling like a sexy piano today, but I need some juxtaposition here. Not like a crazy driving drum loop, but something that would give me just something to go off of. I like that. It's a little David Bowie. I just like that the way it is. Let's chop this up. I need to actually like go in here and make the chops happen where the drums are actually happening. 5 years, you know it. Do you do all your mixing on headphones or do you use monitors? I know you're supposed to use monitors so that way you can get like a good depth of field. And I know that with headphones, you miss a lot of that because there's not a lot of like bleed through between ears. That's what people usually miss when it comes to like headphones is like there's little to no play in between, you know, the actual like speakers that are in your ears. So like that's a big problem. But I mean, I've never really worked too hard or too much in places that had like good acoustic environments. If you can tell, I have really been putting off acoustic treatment in my room. So my stuff would always sound better to me in my headphones than the speakers I was using. Sometimes I have like these little tiny ones right here. They're basically clones of like a supermarket speaker, essentially. They don't sound very good. They have a lot of honk to them. There's no highs, no lows. So if you can get something to sound good on those speakers, you can get them to sound good anywhere. Sometimes I just use them to see like, is this song going to not translate at all to like the worst speakers of all time? And people have different like references for bad speakers. You could have like the most expensive room and expensive speakers. And if you don't know how it's supposed to sound when things sound good, it's not going to sound good. You know what I mean? But if you don't know how things are supposed to sound in there, then, you know, you're going to be lost. Some people, I know people who use like AirPods Pro to mix their records and stuff, and it sounds great because they've listened to it enough where they know what it sounds like. If it works, it works, right? Okay, so I think we have that. Let's throw this onto its own track, and I think we're good here. So let me just start recording this. What is this? 1, 2, 80. Time correct on. We're gonna do the swing maybe like, let's do 63%. There we go. All right, so I think we're happy with that. Let's start to shape this a little bit. I just want something there while I can play. Let's just have that for now. Do you start fresh on Flavor Pro or use a right now I use the preset. I hardly start by default or start fresh on VSTs. I'll typically, unless it's like an EQ plugin, I'll typically just go for a preset and then tweak from there. I tend to go for different ones each time. It just depends on the source material. I kind of want more like a relaxed progression where it's not too concerned about where it's going. I'm pretty sure I have this. Ooh. Let's try to record that. So hold on. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 12. Let's see if that works. I think we can make that work. UAD was giving away the polysynth for free a week or two ago. The amount of like free plugins people are just giving away in terms of like promotion. You get it for free if you sign up for a newsletter. You get it for free if you are alive and breathing on this day. Someone could just piecemeal for free, if they have a computer, everything that they need in order to get started doing whatever they want to do. Kind of crazy. I wish it was like that when I was starting out, man. I think we want to make it this an 11 bar loop. That sounds pretty cool. Let me bring in another a synthesizer maybe. Or maybe electric piano. Man, that sounds pretty good. I'm gonna play that as the second instrument right here. There we go. It's nice. This is making a sandwich for a snack feel so much more vibey. You know what? This is sandwich making music. This is music that you can make a sandwich to. Love making music, so every other year before this one. This is seriously the sandwich making music. Woo! Let's jump in here with another thing here. Organ? Something like that. There's something here. There's a way to do this tastefully. I'm not doing tastefully right now, but there's a way to make this work. It fucks until right about, I'm gonna punch in, but it's doing good until about right here. Lose the plot here a little bit. Thunderstorm just kicked off in the city. This is the perfect soundtrack. Oh man, I wish it was thunderstorming out here. That would complete the vibe. Oh shit, no chroma console today. I'm not even using a synthesizer. This is all internal for the MPC. For most people's purposes, at least for mine, like there's enough in here to like sketch out full joints, you know? Oh man, that just gave it something right there. It's like it's coming from a record or something. Woo! That's very nice. Maybe this bass will work. And then it goes, That hits, man. That's sick. It goes everywhere, but I love it. And then it goes back up here and it's like all nice and pretty. It's a good loop. It feels like we earn those low bass notes, you know what I mean? That's cool. I mean, maybe the second half has that, yeah. That's sick. I'm gonna take out that last note. We don't need that. We don't need the leading note from the lead. We don't need that. I like the way this turned out. I'm a big fan. I don't think this track needs anything else, to be quite honest with you. I'm trying to learn how to, like, when it's done, and just step away from it. This just feels like it's already complete. Let's record that. I feel like making a sandwich right now. What do you think? This is a sandwich making beat right here, man. That's me putting the cheese on the sandwich. All right, that was really fun. I had a lot of fun making that one. It hit right here. Maybe it did for some of you too. Appreciate the Patreon chat for playing a vital role in the conversation today. If you want to be a part of that, you can join the Patreon, and you can also get access to albums upon albums worth of stuff that I've made on the channel. Yeah, access to sample challenges if you're a producer, stuff like that. Other than that, thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Peace.